we can go. You can do it now.
I do have counterspell. I took the classic wizard fireball counterspell.
Okay, very cool. I won't reveal all of Alar's cool new secrets because I think we're doing like that anime time skip thing, and when a fight makes it evident that we need.
We'll get you tied into how we're gonna be. We're gonna do a quick recap a little bit. We didn't do much, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get going because I want to get at least as far as we can get before Sid has to go, so we can at least hear some of it. Last all of us met was a fight that was going rather poorly. To the extent that all 7 of your Planeswalker sparks ignited. We went into a little bit about how each of you had traveled. We'll get into some of the details here in a second after I get Alar's little scene in here. Actually, we'll go ahead and do that. Alar, as you were fighting, you fell as well, and as you fell, you kept falling through the eternities until you in a mix of light and darkness surrounded you as you eventually start to hit something. You fall into a tree, down a tree, into the roots, and up, and shatter through a brick floor and onto your feet as you planeswalk. And you look around, and things seem familiar, but not super familiar. You are in a tavern, a human tavern in Kaldheim. And you actually are able to recognize, you see one of the people that was in your intro session that I can't remember his name. He has a horn in his head. He has like actual like a spike in his head or something. That is who you end up having, like, getting confused, just being confused about being in the wrong place, essentially, before you eventually get yanked back as well. All of you have already experienced this. For you, you've also, the group of you have spent a little bit time in this clearing as you've landed. It isn't the same, or it doesn't seem to be the same area that you left. You left the Sedgemoor, a swamp in the middle of Strixhaven, towards in the Witherbloom campus. But as you come back, you're more in ruins. You see battle wreckage around this area, and you're encased in a dome. And you, at some point, we were able to get to this, get to the outside, and found some teachers and connected, and realized it's been 3 days ish since you planeswalked, and have been pulled back. Even though for you it had been various time periods, no more than 5 hours for any one of you. Although some had shorter experiences than others. They've been trying to get this shield down. The planeswalkers who were on this plane have been working at this and haven't been able to get through. There's been no word from Varel Lang, who is also in the area at the time either. For the time being, is not a foreseeable way to get you out. So you've been left to kind of investigate the area. You sent Chessa out around and did a bit of scouting. Again, noting there is a guard tower, and there is a figure moving through it. You've been far enough away so far that you've not drawn attention. We're going to say you're just off the map, realistically, here, and had been around a tree line that had been mangled by this land that shouldn't be here. Then there is a ruins across the way. And a broken bridge you see out ahead of you, and that is kind of where we had left off. And so, how would you like to proceed?
Did anyone see
Alar. So you've all been in this for a second. You've been missing. You've been the group you except for Alar. As you go to start to leave this, the edge of this force field, a small snap, and your friend Alar is standing next to you.
brushing the ice off my shoulders. from Kaldheim blizzards. What happened to that big frog fellow?
We do not know. Welcome back, friend. We have been concerned for you.
I was home briefly.
I think all of us had a very similar experience.
Is everyone accounted for? I'll do a little head count, make sure we're all here.
Yes.
Was that a spell from that enemy that sent us?
We planeswalked. Apparently all 7 of us.
Alright.
And for some reason we're yanked back into this plane. But not even our instructors know exactly why.
I take it then we're not sure what this is either. I'll point to the dome ahead.
They said it appeared shortly after we apparently planeswalked. And they cannot get into it, even through planeswalking.
How much land mass is covered by the dome?
It's probably roughly 400 yards, 300 yards. Yards are not feet. Sorry, I was thinking a football field and then tripling it, and then I did way more than that. No, I did. Yeah, never mind. Doesn't matter what. Yeah, about 300 yards. It's a big, not huge area. That has been.
It's not the whole campus.
Oh yeah, correct. You are in this particular area. It is a select portion here.
All right. Well, then I am gonna follow the party.
We had initially decided to push straight forward into like the bridge area.
All right. How are you going forward about this? As just as a reminder, there is a guard at the tower. How would you like to move through this open area with the watchtower?
I'd like to go to the watchtower.
We like to employ stealth.
We can go to the watchtower. Totally fine with it. Before we do that, Matsuya is going to have the party gather around, friends. Same as before. And he's going to cast the thing. Yeah, that one.
I don't have.
How many creatures is that?
It's
Stone Golem with me. But I do. But I don't.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Nice.
Busted. I mean, awesome. You can have a whole, like... I mean, 30 feet is a lot of space. Not on a D&D map, per se, but, like, if you got...
Like that space, yeah.
A platoon.
30 feet IRL. Yeah, it's a lot of...
That's a hell
And
of
it's
a
actually
strike
60
force.
feet, right? It's a 30-foot radius?
Right. Yeah, 60 feet.
You could have, like, 100...
That's a lot of bodies.
That is a very dangerous, the trees came to Isengard kind of moment.
I'd tell you to roll initiative, but I can tell with that your passive stealth is probably going to be fine to pass the passive perception of the guy.
Well,
You're fine. We don't need to roll. You are able to move up closer as he's walking around. You're able to move up in like little spurts as he isn't looking, and you're able to guide each other around through this.
my rock defender literally just falls on this pile of rocks and blends in.
You want to select to move up with.
Yes.
Also, AJ, I don't know why I didn't think about this sooner. Your light crossbow can be a light rock thrower. Just
Light.
It's a repeating rock thrower. It just and I fixed it to be like I don't know why we never thought about just doing that.
Like a handheld trebuchet?
More like a sling. Like it really is just like a crossbow, but it shoots rocks. It doesn't make sense, but that's what artificers get to do.
Magic.
Gotcha.
It's like a goblin contraption that slings rocks.
It's like a
it would appear
fantasy Rube Goldberg machine.
I think I have a token on the map right now. I don't see an
that
Alor.
is correct. Because you were not here.
Ah.
Also, didn't do any updating of Mr. Rock Defender's stuff.
It should
It should auto.
It should do it as long as I don't look at it.
Here's the thing that wiggles me out about it is that So I have more HP than my Rock Defender.
I think that's correct.
Okay. That just wigged me out.
Your Rock Defender is quantum when viewed, the measurement changes.
True.
I just fucked it up.
Well, it
no,
was
you didn't.
36 HP.
No, I didn't. I looked at the Steel Defender actual stat block, not the one that I have built from that. So I don't think I fucked it up.
So, I don't want this to happen, but someone maybe in Pathfinder needs to build a Weeping Angels enemy for us to fight. I don't want to face that. But if you did, I would be very much freaked out. It would be very interesting. I don't want you to do that though. But
Cool.
if you did in a campaign, I would be impressed.
Yeah.
Brief aside,
you are all able to move up to this area. You notice it's some kind of undead. You are able to tell that just from the shambling nature. It's up there. Actually, hold on.
We're talking about in the ruins that are in the middle of the map.
This is the tower just in front of where Drex is.
There's an undead on top of the tower.
Yeah, you've seen it as you were watching. You were able to catch that.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll make an occultism check for Veronica. She identifies this as a white.
A white what?
A white bitch. Let's get him.
Oh,
Are you gonna start slowly move up the ladder?
I'm gonna step aside and look at Alor.
Gotcha.
all right. I'll climb on up there.
Okay, I will go ahead and have you roll a stealth check at this point.
Okay. And I get a +10. Is that how
Yeah.
passable? That okay.
Bardic inspiration.
And what size is that now? Is that a D8 now?
It's kind of rude to ask what size
The D8.
the D is.
His D is
Come
8.
on, friend. Tell me how big your D is. We're all friends here. All right. I'll add a 1d8 to my total.
I mean, yeah. Why don't you just see how well it performs before you judge it based on its
Oh,
size?
the initial D20 roll was poor, so let's see. With my plus from my stealth, plus 24 total.
Plus 10 from Path Without Trace.
Plus 10 from Pass Without Trace. I rolled quite poorly.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're able to get up, and I will go ahead. How do you engage him initially?
I'm going to pop up the ladder and produce my rapier. And do I want to go straight into murder on an undead creature?
Murder on undead
It's okay, they're already dead.
That's like the only. That's the first time I've heard that ethical dilemma presented by anybody.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I'll produce my rapier in my hand, and if I have surprised him, then I'll just lunge out with a series of stabbies.
Yeah. So we will go ahead and allow you 2 attacks, and then we'll roll initiative.
Do I have advantage during a surprise round, or is that not?
You will have an advantage on this first attack.
Okay. Then I will roll my 2 die 20s. Well, it's a good thing I had advantage because the first roll was a 1, but with advantage, it's going to come out to a 21 to hit.
That will assuredly hit. Hold on, let me actually put this guy on the field now because I have a. Where did he go? Where did he go? There did he go?
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from?
And do your damage.
That damage total is going to be 7 points of piercing.
-7.
And then I will
Take it.
use my extra attack.
Oh, that's because I don't have anything active now. 38.
And the extra attack will be a. Let's make it a booming blade, because I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Once again, a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And then let me read what booming blade does at this level, now that it has upgraded itself.
Initial damage is an extra die.
I just don't remember what kind of die it is. I don't remember
D8?
how big the D is
Is
that
the
it has.
initial damage extra on?
Yeah, once you're above
At
fifth
level 5, yeah. Both them increase.
Let's see. At fifth level, the melee attack deals an additional 1d8 thunder damage. Alright, so here comes that damage. So that'll be a total of 11 points of mixed piercing and thunder damage.
Thunder.
So the first stab out is normal, and the second stab, I'll wrap the blade in that booming aura and be surprised at my own spell because only a few minutes have passed for me since I was a lowly 3rd level blade singer.
All right.
Same, fam.
And, with that, there is a gasp from this white as it turns and looks at you, and then we'll go ahead and go into combat.
I'll roll my initiative. I got a 9. Oh no, sorry, a 10. I didn't update my initiative yet. With my ability score increase.
You can use Bardic Inspiration on that.
I expended it on stealth check.
By the way, just so everyone remember, because I'm gonna forget, I now have aura of protection, so everyone has a +3 to their saving throws if you're within 10 feet of me.
Wait,
Wow.
you expended it on a skill check? It does something special. I don't
What does it
remember
do?
what.
It does. Motive Force creation.
Yes.
What is it called? Motive potential. Good.
That's right.
Oh, you could. So you could have rolled the Bardic Inspiration die again. And
that's right.
You get advantage on the inspiration
Oh.
on the inspiration die on that.
I was
Never mind.
super stealthy. He didn't hear a whiff of me before I got up to the top of that ladder.
A whiff of
Didn't hear a whiff. Smells like ice.
Smells like Teen Spirit. Yeah, so if you expend Bardic Inspiration on attack rolls for the Creation Bard, you get to add the Bardic Inspiration to your damage. The Bardic Inspiration die.
What's the difference between your Bardic subclass and Valor Bard?
Mini. I don't get any of the proficiencies that come with.
I have a joke, actually. I know what the mechanical differences are. While you're a Creation Bard, a Valor Bard is a Creatine Bard.
Oh, I see.
All right, I have everyone in this fight now. The battle commences with the Mon. Let them get in combat.
I'm gonna hit him.
Seeing him, yeah, I will say that he has probably half cover from this angle, but you can get a target on him if you would like to.
I would. I would like to get a target on him. You gotta remember how to play this character. I'm going to. Is this target? How do we target? Or is that gone?
It's the same as usual. You have to double right click targets. Ooh, wait, why does it not do that?
Okay, it does. It does. Okay.
Okay. Oh.
No worries. We're good. I'm gonna do this to him. Attack. Situational bonus. What does half cover? Do I roll a disadvantage?
No, don't worry about it. It modifies his AC.
Okay.
You hit.
And what do the damages? And it can regain hit points till the start of the next turn.
Oh no.
And if I hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Oh no. It can't hit you with his sword very well this turn. Okay.
I will use my bonus action to encourage violence. And then my turn.
That's what I do.
Encourage violence sounds like a bard thing, but it sounds like a bard thing for Pathfinder. Encourage violence.
It's like a barbarian,
Yeah.
It's like it requires both.
Barbarian.
Yeah.
It's definitely an archetype.
Yeah.
It's just Barbie plays metal music.
Okay, so I have a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that you as the DM can just make him roll a natural one on his next saving throw?
It is possible I could do that.
Okay, great. That's good to know. That's good to know. Good to know that we're on the same page. Okay, also the next question is the watchtower that he is on, is it railed?
Great question. Great and important question.
Yes.
There's a railing, so the only logical way of getting off that is the ladder?
I mean, for most people, that is correct. For people who
Great, that's fantastic information. If you've seen Game of Thrones, whites are like, there was a whole thing. I've only seen a couple episodes, so
The thing
Oh, okay. I didn't know who you were asking for because the answer for you is no. That is not the only way to get up there. In case that was.
Oh, I know for me.
Yeah.
I know for me. I understand how my life is set up. I'm just making sure.
Sometimes, Jerry, you're also you're asking set up for your coup de grace shots that I need to prepare myself for you.
You don't pronounce it.
He said coup de grace. He
You
did say
definitely
coup
don't
de
pronounce
grace.
the P in that.
He did put a P in there. He said coup de grace. I'm
Did
just.
I actually pronounce the P in there?
You said coup de grace. You straight up did.
I think I was deciding that I think that I changed my mind about. I was gonna say coup de grace, and I decided not to.
Coup de grace.
Yeah,
I'm glad
yeah.
you didn't.
Well,
That would have
yeah,
also
still
been
messed it up.
mispronounced, but
I know, but it would have been. Yeah, I think that I went to intentionally mispronounce it and stopped mispronouncing it on it because that felt bad.
They got a whole boo coop of people in there.
Worst of worst.
Half my level is 3 plus
Bocat.
plus 366. Oh yeah, great. Okay. All right. So here's what I would like to do. Oh, I forgot that I have Misty Step as a bonus action.
Everyone that has Misty Step has it as a bonus action.
You'd be surprised if I've seen some.
I wouldn't.
I've been in some campaigns in which spells did not work the way they were supposed to work.
You're trying to
I'm
call me
talking
out?
about. Yeah. Yep. You once or twice. Here you go.
What
did I say?
Is a Papa's party.
Let's see. 5. 10. Is that close enough to get 30 feet to get right next to him? The Pythagorean
I do
theorem
take
people.
issue with
You-
many of
you-
the Strixhaven
you could-
second level spells.
You could move if you needed to do it. Yes, you would.
Okay.
You had enough movement and to get there without any problem.
I'm gonna reflavor my Misty Step. That instead of being like mist, like out of the center of my chest comes a bunch of Emrakul style tentacles, and they envelop me, and then I disappear behind them, and then I reappear on the opposite side of this white.
What?
So you're flanking
Exactly.
with Alar.
Yep. Let me make sure I expend the spell slot so we don't have a problem. There we go. Alright, so now...
What, in the Gaffney, South Carolina?
Yeah, I know. Oh gosh, I have so much to say about the Gaffney. It's still... Okay, sorry, after yesterday.
The Gaffney of it all.
Called Swap and Shop on Saturday mornings, and it is absolute gold. You should listen to it. And
Okay, I'm gonna use my extra. Let me stop because that's gonna become too much of a habit. I'm gonna use extra attack. Where's my okay? Now it's happening a little bit too easy.
Where's
Okay.
my bumper shoot?
That's your Pathfinder. Your next one.
where's my super suit?
Please don't.
Frozone? Like the kineticist is coming out, and so you could straight up be a Frozone. Sorry. Okay. That's a 22.
That will hit as a 21.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So I'm going to roll damage with this maul. Let me see if any of those are ones or twos. One of those is a 2, so I'm going to re-roll that because of whatchamacallit. Great weapon.
Great weapon.
Person master fighting.
Great weapon person.
5.
Great
So 5
weapon
plus 6 is
person,
11
master fighting.
plus 4. That's 15. On the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
We're not allowed to see his health pool, but so I'm not gonna ask that question because that would be inappropriate of me. So I'm gonna go ahead and swing again.
Jerry is feeling himself today.
No,
I think it might just have been a while since you played with him last. He's just been really saucy lately.
really? Oh, natural 20. That's great because I have this thing called Divine Strike.
Divine Smite.
I will let you do that. But you asked for the thing, and I gave you the thing. Are you
What
sure
thing?
you want to do that? Look at
Oh,
it.
I can see it now. I didn't ask. No, I didn't ask what I said. It would be inappropriate for me to ask, so I didn't ask.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I didn't ask. But it's okay.
You, so you, but
Okay, well, thank you. I didn't see it because my character sheet was up. My character sheet was up. I didn't see it. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Garrus was
Okay.
this close to cutting that guy. Fine missed.
Okay,
Just
critical
overkilling
hit.
him by his
That's a
health
19,
again.
but that's okay. None of those are 1 to 2. That's that's 19 points of damage. Does he have any gooey parts left over, even though he's an undead?
Bite.
Just ask if he has
Do you
any
mean
parts.
like
Does he have viscera, or is he just dry bone, dust, and stuff like that?
I really thought you were talking about genitalia.
No, I knew what you meant.
Gooey
Yeah.
parts.
Wait, we refer to genitals as gooey bits?
I didn't say that.
Yes. He is.
Okay, so
I would like to retain counsel.
I've been watching
for the
some
duration
Mortal
of this
Kombat.
session.
I've been watching some Mortal Kombat fatalities, and Garrus doesn't know his own strength because he's just become a planeswalker. So he's going to what's that game you play at the carnival where you hit the hammer on the thing and the bell dings?
Strong arm bell.
Strong enough, so he's gonna reel back and go and just hit his head through his body so that it collapses, so that his head is now where his Sid's gooey bits would think they should be.
Neil, are you temporarily
So,
getting X-ray visions?
Where
You can
my
see
gooey
the
bits
bones
think
break?
they should be.
Yeah, exactly. You have the X-ray.
I get
So
Mortal
it just
Kombat X-ray fatality.
yeah. That was much easier than I expected.
Also, as that happens as well, as the bones crumble, that stasis, that thunderous stasis, shatters around it as well, as the body falls, and
I'm gonna give Garrus the heroic big handshake from Predator, and for some reason in the audio you hear Toasty as we just absolutely rumble fuck. this.
Wait! All of them just appear because of that, and I look over. I'm like,
they don't appear just because of that, but kind of, yes. They were rummaging around. There were further out. There were 4 more that the key was supposed to alert, and now
I look over at Alar.
Alerted.
I look over at the whites. I look at Alar. I'm like, this is the best day ever. And then I end my turn.
hell? Stop.
Which one was this one? Is dead? Right? No, this one is this one.
Jerry,
will-
get ready because I have something Garrus is gonna
10,
love.
15, 20, 25, 30. It is underneath. It's going to say it's there.
Oh.
Just to be clear. It will
Gotcha.
actually dash towards and engage with Drex.
Get away from my goblin!
Awful
they-
possessive?
Are they creepy fast for zombies?
Like 28 days later,
Yes,
fast.
they're actually communicating too. Not in a language any of you can recognize, but they are communicating. They are actually you can
Comprehend
tell
languages.
They are talking. It's too little on your turn if you'd like to. Matsu, it's your turn.
I don't like any of this.
Yes,
Like, at
well,
all.
naturally.
We're
they-
planeswalkers, so you can be as cinematic as you want to.
Oh, we're
That's what I
basically gods.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, planeswalkers at one point.
Some
post-
yes.
planeswalkers are considered gods.
We're no Urza.
Correct. May not be
Nicol
Urza,
Bolas.
Postman.
but you know. But we're postmaning planeswalkers, so you know, not quite gods, but you know.
Nicol is a god.
He had an
Not
Amon Ket.
anymore.
Yeah,
He
also,
had a,
also he's in timeout now.
yeah, he's currently in timeout. It's true.
That doesn't change his divinity status on its own.
Yeah. It took
Just yeah.
the entire multiverse to come put his ass in timeout, and that was the best they could do.
Oh, I guess because I didn't have Foundry open or roll initiative, that I don't have a turn.
No, I did it for you. I assumed. I just.
Yeah, he wrote it for me too.
Oh, I don't see me though in the initiative.
You're at 14.
You're 2 after Mattia. There's a white in between you and Mattia.
I literally.
Would you like to take your turn now? I will give you mine. I will swap with you in the initiative, so you can go.
Sure. No, I like literally my screen. I'm not here. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
Oh, you were next to. Can you see the? Can you see it all?
Yeah. Like here's my initiative tracker.
Oh, huh. Yeah, you go before me, currently.
Gotcha. Okay.
After that white, but before Alar.
Yeah. Well, is it whose turn is it now?
It's mine.
it is currently my turn.
Yeah, I can.
But-
I can wait. I can play on my turn. We can go through 2 more rounds.
Okay, I just remembered that you said you had to go, so I wanted to give you the opportunity. But, oh, I have 2 wild shapes. I don't really. Okay, I'm just gonna
Just double wild shape into an elemental.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's all I gotta do.
Fire
That's it.
element.
This does not get to do that.
Turn into an owlbear.
Oh,
I saw it in a movie. You
turn
can do
into
it.
an owl bear.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna produce flame at this dude.
Lame.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'm sorry.
14.
Hits.
Oh, okay, good. I think we found the AC. I don't think it's much other than that. So you see these blue flames come from Matsuya's hands. He puts them together, and you actually see 2 beams of fire split from that single one as his. Yeah.
Like twisting.
Oh, they both hit for 7 total points of fire damage.
The whites like fire.
1 second. I keep forgetting. I need to just have that. Is there a way to like set that every token automatically as hovered by?
Yeah.
Okay, I've probably asked that before.
It's a mod called Token Mold.
That's why. Oh, also I have all my mods turned off. I may have that at some point.
Well, you could just do it as like the prototype token.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but you got to do that
I
before you
keep-
place them.
Yeah, I keep remembering when I pull on. Gosh, I could have done that. Now I think they are all hoverable.
Yeah, Token Mold is
Anything
the
else
best
you're
way to set
Uh,
configuration for drag.
think it's gonna be. I'm gonna move back a little bit, actually.
Okay.
No, I'll stay here. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm done.
White.
How white is he?
30, he'll engage with Montia. And Finn. Take your last
Okay.
turn of the Strixhaven campaign.
All right, I'm gonna make it really complicated for you to play this character for me. I'm going to use
You have a
animating
suit. God
performance.
damn it.
Oh, cool.
As an action, you can animate one large or smaller non-magical item within 30 feet of you that isn't being worn or carried. The animated item uses the dancing item stat block, which uses your proficiency bonus. The item is friendly to you and your companions and obeys your commands. It lives for 1 hour until it reduces your hit points or until you die. In combat, the item shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It can move and use its reactions on its own, but the only action it can take on its turn is the dodge action unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another action. The action can be one on its stat block or one from some other item. If you are incapacitated, the item... Yeah. When you use your Bardic Inspiration feature, you can command the item as part of the same bonus action you use for Bardic Inspiration. Once you animate an item with this feature, you can't do so again until yada yada yada. Okay. Dancing item.
Light item.
What?
I'm going to choose this rock. This
Hey, don't
big
steal Drex's thing.
feckin' rock. I'm going to say, Drex, this is for you. And I'm going to have it just sprout legs and stand up, Breath of the Wild style.
It's a stone talus.
It's a stone talus, and I'm gonna hop on its back.
Like a moblin.
It's large, so we are mounted.
The rock defender, also was kind of hiding on it and tumbles off and is very confused at another, but it's very rock thumbs up.
I want to rock.
On its turn, it will fly up.
Why can it fly?
It will fly up 20 feet as I ride it.
It has
a fly speed of 30 feet.
Hover. I don't know what that
Oh, hover. Fly speed of hover means it can't get high off the ground. It will fly over.
It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
A rock. It will fly over here. I am riding it, so I will use the mounted combat.
We'll use you as a thing for it.
As a rock, got it.
Yeah.
And I will use my bonus action to give Garrus inspiration and command the rock to make an attack against the white as part of the same bonus action. It has force empowered slam.
This is just it's a spell attack for you, right?
Yes. Plus 7.
Stat block.
Here it comes. It's supposed to be rolling. The delay is significant. It's 1d20 plus 7.
And then it does 1d10 plus your proficiency bonus?
Plus 3, yeah. It's here in the chat. I have sent it to the chat. It's just not doing the thing. I can also cause it to irrepressibly dance. Oh no, it has an ability called when any creature starts its turn within 10 feet of the item can increase or decrease the walking speed of that creature by 10 feet until the end of the turn.
Cool.
As such,
overlapping that in a second when I take my turn.
It's an 11 to hit.
It misses.
Okay. That's everything for me. I guess that you also can't look at the dancing items stat block for similar quantum reasons.
I'll I can just override it if at this point. I've also just given you an attack on yours that is
Got an armor.
All right.
6.
Just remember that every time a creature starts its turn within 10 feet of the rock, that I can have. Is it a reaction? Features. Dancing item.
Yeah, the item can increase or decrease the walking speed of that creature by 10 feet until the end of the turn, provided
Yes.
it is an
Yes,
incapacitated.
it's not a reaction. So when this white starts its turn, I will reduce its speed by 10 feet. When Mattia starts his turn next round, I will increase his speed by 10 feet. Same with Iman.
nice. So yeah, you see Finn just enchant. You see a quantum.
Dracunum, Macoides, Dracorum, Statisti.
Start to break along and it opens eyes for a second and closes them. So just for a moment, and he hops on and flies over and kind of teabags the white. Doesn't actually impact too hard, but just shows him who's boss.
Substitutionary locomotion, mystic power.
So what?
Demonetized.
Did I get
Sorry.
stuff?
You're gonna get faster on your turn, assuming that nothing moves you between now and then. And I am going to end my turn. And go to bed. Good night, everybody.
Good
night. Have fun.
I will see you all when I get back from Europe.
Bye.
It's Shibata.
All right, I am going to.
You are 20 feet on a ledge.
Do I think that I would incur falling damage if I were to leap heroically from the ledge?
Would AR be deterred by falling damage?
No, you
even
would
if-
not.
Take it.
I'm gonna spring headlong down this way to this guy, and as I jump through the air, I'm going to cast a spell. I'm gonna pull deep within my well of power and call forth dancing spirits made of pure light. I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud and choose radiant damage.
Right.
And I'll be enveloped by the spectral souls of
Go ahead and make a acrobatics check.
acrobatics. I'm good at that. That's gonna be a total of 12.
You time it well enough that you do hit the ground before you finish casting your spell, so that you take the damage before you begin concentrating on it.
Okay.
Instead of the other way around, which would have been a bad idea.
Right.
So I will go ahead and have you take 8 points of falling damage.
Ouch.
And now take your. You may continue.
And I will attack with my little rapier at the guy. And so that's going to be a first to hit of, once again, 21. Keep rolling 14s to hit.
Yes.
And so that's going to be 3 points of radiant damage and 5 points of piercing damage for that hit. And then I will attack him a second time. And this attack will be a booming blade. So that is going to be a 13 to hit, which I assume won't.
Correct.
Okay,
Hey, wait! It said it doesn't hit.
correct.
I'm going to use my reaction to utilize my class ability to chronal shift and cause you to. I make this decision after I see whether the roll succeeds or fails. You re-roll the attack, and you must take the second roll.
Got it. Rolling now.
That'll be my first use of that. I get 2 per long rest.
That to hit is going to be a math 25.
Definitely.
So you swing, and it's almost like the guy just slightly moves into your Where you thought he would dodge left, he actually dodged right and actually put his head in the middle of your blade.
Fantastic. That'd be 4 points of radiant damage.
He dodged, right? How much?
4 radiant and 8 piercing. And additionally, now that the Spirit Shroud is active, any creature that has taken this damage cannot regain any hit points until the start of my next turn. And when a creature starts its turn within 10 feet of me, I can reduce its speed by 10 feet until the end of the turn.
It can't go anywhere now if he wanted to. He'll be super slow.
And that is all for Alar's turn.
Drex.
That's my turn. I'm kidding. So I don't like this. How if I were to climb this ladder, Mr. DM, how many movements would that require from me?
You can get up the ladder.
Okay, great. I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage because I'm a fucking goblin.
Yep.
I'm up.
If it's up,
Woo!
that's up.
I would now.
Demonetize.
Shit. What the fuck? Oh, okay, 30 feet. Great news, great news, great news. I don't want to use that right now, do I?
The light crossbow on your thing works the way that it should. After that.
Okay, that's great.
In case
I'll do that then.
And you can, we can say that has the repeating. Oh, not the repeating, but the
returning
it
stone.
has yes, that's it. Technically, you should have the repeating, but you don't. You have the returning, and that's fine. That's why it has to be a rock you have. But it is a D8.
Alright,
So
and my little returny boy is a +1.
Yes.
So.
I don't know if this might not have +1 built in, but we can
I
add.
don't think it does, so I've added to it.
Okay, good. It does not. You were correct.
So 18 is hitting.
18 hits. Which one are you targeting? The one you were by?
Yes. And it is 10 points of rock damage.
Boom. Yeah, it embeds in one of his eye sockets as he looks up at you. Confused as to why he didn't swing at you. He's like, wait, you were just here. How are you up there? You can see wait, hold on.
And then I'll pull out my left hand, give a little middle finger, and then put my little rock slinky thing back up in the air, and the rock will come flying straight back into where it is, loaded and ready to go. And then I can't use my bonus action to do anything because I used it. So instead of commanding my rock defender to do anything, my rock defender will just.
Take a dodge action on his turn.
Can it move at all, or just hangs out?
I know that the only action it can take is the dodge action, but hold on. Where is your sheet?
In combat, the defender shares your initiative count, but it takes a turn immediately after yours. It can move and use its reaction on its own. The only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action, unless you use bonus to command it.
Where do you want to move?
I would like to go right here. Bah.
Okay, good. I didn't know if it was going to let you. That's why I was asking, but that works.
And I'm done.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And yeah, he'll climb up. So he'll get he's on the top rope. As he'll just finish climbing. Actually, I'll go ahead. Make a acrobatics or athletics check. Garrus.
Sorry, an acrobatics check?
An acrobatics or athletics, whichever you prefer.
Oh, what's happening? Acrobatics or athletics? I'll go with athletics. This is just a normal roll.
Mm-hmm.
22.
You're good. I was just gonna see if it could get onto the actual. It was pushing you, but you're able to. You notice. If anything, it feels like a tap on the shoulder almost as an invitation, as your next target has brought himself to you.
Gotcha. So that white climbed up the side of the.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
For all intents and purposes, it is standing, kind of precariously, and you can do whatever you wish with that as it happens. It's upset. Because that was 35 feet of movement. Veronica, step out and look around and see these two surrounding Alar, and will target each of them with an Eldritch Blast. That is for the one, the lower one. And this is for the upper one. Yeah, the second, that one will miss. Alright. That would be it for her. She will sit down and pretend, and in the place that the rock was, and kind of like curl up as she sits there and watches, confused. And Amon, your movement speed has, you feel something that's like exciting almost, in like the literal, like in the more scientific, like you are moving quicker. You feel your muscles able to twitch faster. You have an increased 10 feet of movement speed.
I have a weird question.
Okay.
Where in the sky is the sun?
It's like 3 o'clock in September.
So there would be shadows.
Yes.
There would be shadows.
There would
So-
be some shadows.
Yeah.
It is not
So-
light.
Awesome. So I am going to run past Finn, and as I do, I'm going to reach down the ground like I'm grabbing the grass, but I'm actually going to pick. It's going to look like I'm grabbing his shadow, and I'm going to, like, as I grab the shadow, it actually comes off the ground, and I wipe my hand over it, and it becomes a blade. And I am going to be casting Shadow Blade.
That's clever.
And so I'm just taking. Sorry, I'm gonna have to borrow that real quick. So I'm casting Shadow Blade, and I am going to swing at this guy with Shadow Blade. I have proficiency with it. It is finesse. So I will be using, I imagine, dexterity. So dexterity plus proficiency. Our proficiency is what? What is our 3? So 1d20.
Iman making a melee spell attack.
I know, right? Plus 3. Plus 3, you said?
Yes.
Plus 3. And I roll a 9, but I can use my reaction to give myself my own ability and roll that again. plus 3 plus 3 for 16.
Hits.
Okay. So it does 2d8 psychic damage. For 2 damage?
Roll double ones on your d8s.
Man.
Brutal.
Yeah. But, like, it does... That's just it, though. That's all the damage.
You just add your dexterity bonus.
Yep, so plus 5 is 5 damage, because I have plus 3 dex. So, yeah. I would then use my bonus action to be sad that that looked cool and didn't do well. And did my turn.
Garrus. Challenger approaches.
This is clearly a this is Sparta situation. So I'm going to say, this is Strixhaven. Go away, and I'm not going to kick him because that won't be as effective of a hit. So I'm going to just swing my maul at him. I'm going to swing at him with the maul. Attack. That's a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
That need answers. Okay. Da 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 dee da da dee da do dee 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 dee. Okay.
You hit.
I'm going to use, because he hasn't been hit yet. I'm going to just, because I feel like I'm going to use a first level divine strike.
He counts as undead.
Except because I don't play a paladin enough, that's 2d8 because it's first level,
And an
right?
additional d8 because he's undead.
Okay, so it's 3d8 total.
Yes.
Okay. Damage plus 3d8. 19. Are there any ones or twos? There are 2 ones. So there's a. So I reroll a d6 and reroll a d8. 6, 10, roll 8. So I guess add 3, 4, 5. Add 5 to that, so 24.
Okay. And he is has maintained his footing, but he is off balance. You'll have advantage on your next attack on him.
Okay. I'll just swing again. Advantage. Natural 20. I'm not going to use another Divine Smite because it looks like... Well... Should I? No. No, we're not going to use 2 spell slots on one person. We don't do that here. Critical. 20 damage.
He's a 2.
Oh, there's a 2! So add 2 to that? 22.
That mattered.
Oh, the 2 mattered?
Yeah. You this time, you have him. Your first hit, you hit him square, and he's able to maintain his balance somehow, but he is like kind of off footing. And this, you realize that you should just take him at that core and go for the legs and just sweep out his legs from under, and then he goes end over end, just cartwheels down and lands in a heap on the ground below.
Okay, and that's all. Okay. Oh, could I have moved? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on the ledge and then start walking down the wall. And can I just end my turn
Yes.
horizontal? Okay,
You may do that. Monks may not.
so I'll be there. All right, there we are.
You are approximately 10 feet, 15 feet down. You're almost to the bottom.
Gotcha.
Actually,
Okay.
hold on. You 5, 10 feet. You can get. Yeah.
I could get that. I can get to
you
that.
Get over the. Yeah. You are just almost. You could.
Yeah, I'm
you could
choosing to
fall
stay
into-
on the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm choosing to stay on the wall because that
You're at a
looks
yeah.
weirder.
Yeah, you're at a weird angle. Like you are like head at this guy, whose turn it is. And I mean, he's not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. He's gonna swing at you though.
What is my AC? That's a good question. Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, I did something at some point. Did I do it here? I don't know. Never mind. What is? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Has your AC correct? It will attack you. What's this stat block? Doesn't say how many attacks it has. Alright, its first attack. It will reach out to you and use with a hand. 22 to hit. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Why? This should not be visible to everybody.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
I get to add 3 to that. Right. Like I count towards my own aura of protection. Okay, just make sure.
You are in that aura.
Oh well. Not great. Oh, I have inspiration. I don't think it's gonna help though. Due to great weapon fight, I can reroll. No, I can't. I rolled a natural 1.
Alright. You take 3 damage, and your life total is 3. You take 3 necrotic damage, and your life total is reduced by 3. And then
So I'm
it
at
will-
40. Okay.
Then it will swing at you with its longsword and miss.
Okay.
And it will not move. Matya, it is your turn.
My turn. Let's see. I believe what I would like to do here. I'm so concerned about wasting too many resources at this point. I'm going to blow a huge trumpet. That was a bad one. And Primal Savagery.
I
Gonna
mean,
gore
your
him with
armature
my
may have
chest.
not been set properly.
It
one
was
could
definitely
say
not
one
set.
could say that.
Not said at all.
Let's go.
25 to hit.
Yeah, you lean forward and slam in with your tusks. Roll that damage.
10 points of damage.
And launch this guy bodily between, like, really almost knocking Amon and Alar, your wizard friends, through frail. out of the way as you launch his body between them further out, and it goes limp. Which one is this? What goes next?
It is the one that goes next. Haha! DM doesn't get a turn.
Yes, I do. As Finn.
Yeah.
Can
You get a turn for our side.
Can he make this thing move without doing that? Oh, okay. He can. He doesn't. He can use the bonus if he uses the inspiration. He can also do that. He also can just do that. That's the. So yeah, he will. Use his bonus action to make it move up to here, and when is he gonna? He will also cast Ray of Frost at this man. Attack. 15 hits. 6 points. Damage. 6. There we go. And then he will. Badoom, boom, boom, badoom. Teabag. Attack with force and powered slam. 17 will hit. Normal damage. 5. 4. As this boulder rocks down hot on the white. Alar, your movement speed has increased by 10.
Sick. My movement speed is currently 50. Oh no, it's not. I haven't Blade Song yet. Blade Song. I'm gonna do well. Do I want to do a Blade Song? No, we've all but handled this, and I've already got a 3rd level spell burning. So yeah, no Blade Song because no one's even attacked me. I'm gonna just launch straight into a flurry of attacks against the still standing white right there in front of me. So that first roll to hit is going to be a 15 to hit.
Hits.
All right, and it's going to be for 5 points of radiant and for 11 points of piercing. And then the second attack is going to be a booming blade, which is going to be a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll deal 6 points of thunder, 7 points of radiant, and 8 points of piercing.
You boomed him to death.
He's just going to be torn apart by my Shroud of Spirits and a booming blade. And as soon as he drops, I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to here. Because I can.
Ignore those last 2 because you didn't have that extra 10. But yeah.
Oh, that's right. I ran 40 feet, not 50 feet. You're right. That's it for Alar's turn.
Drex.
Drexler.
Yeet. Yeet.
Hits.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Bonus action, command, rock to yeet.
Hey, bud. You
Hey.
know what I forgot last turn?
Well,
You have extra attack.
I do.
You're right, because he's a
Battlesmith.
battlesmith.
Oh, fuck. Yo, I'm gonna do it 2 more times to make up for lost attacks. Never mind. I'm gonna only do it 1 more time. 6 more. And now I'm going to use my bonus action to tell my rock defender to yeet.
He will yoke.
He will yote.
Yeet. -2, -2, +7, +2, +2. Huge. Six. Goodbye.
Are we still doing this? Eloquent blast.
Oh, Caesar. Okay.
Elwis, I know it's time for me to feed you, but I am really lazy.
Yeah, the first one. The first one does it, but for good measure, she finishes off this white as well. And as it falls eerily quiet, you realize now that you did hear a bit of rustling before, as you get a second. It is much more calm and quiet through here now, as you have dispatched what seems to be some undead goons that
Bitches.
are here for whatever reasons. What would you like to do next?
I'm gonna look at the ruins from the watchtower.
Yeah, so yeah, you can see the walls are going to be ranging anywhere from 10 to 15 feet throughout. You can't quite get a great view. You can see a bit of a, as you were alerted by Tressa as well, or at least via Amon, there is a dark figure moving about, but not much can be gleaned from where you're at. It's hard to focus on it, whatever it is.
Hey yo, go get that dude.
Let us go. How are we getting across? Can you see any other way from up there?
No.
I can carry 2 people across.
The
Myself.
water looks really thin on the left.
Yeah. We've not done that yet now, actually.
We could all
How-
do running jumps over the water.
Yeah, about to say, how does long jump work? Because I think we.
If you move up to, I think it's 20 feet during your turn, you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score.
Yeah,
Talk
I think
about
we can
some
all
obscure
jump
rules.
5 feet.
Yeah, any one of us individual people in this call could do a running 5-foot jump. That is trivial.
You put a lot of faith in my knees there, bucko.
I mean, you could do it. Your knees might hurt after, but you could physically manage it. If it was like a matter of like, I have to go fight a guy on that side of that moat, you could absolutely do it.
I often find myself in a situation where I have to fight the guy on the other side of that moat.
Yeah, it's a huge pressing issue in our modern world.
Should we go?
You're approaching the moat.
Yes.
Yeah, over this
Yes.
way, on the left.
Yeah, as you approach the moat, as you get around right closer to the bridge, you begin and you hear it more as you get closer, and hundreds of voices wail in rage and frustration from moat. A viscous slime that surrounds the crumbling ruins at the fortress's southern tip. Shattered bridge droops over the sludge. 15-foot. 15-foot hole smashed through its center.
So are these like wooden railings across? Is it like a rope bridge?
Yes, it's wooden railings. And it is loud, being this close, Drex. That you hear it, and it's like starting to actually kind of get to you. It's mournful wailing.
I'm gonna pick up just like a regular ass rock and just kind of like chuck it in the goop.
Oh, you're saying instead of water, that's goop?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Chuck it in the goop.
Viscid slime.
I hold the Dario.
It.
Chuck it in the goop.
Yeah, you toss it in. It hits for a second as solid, almost as it falls and it slowly seeps down.
So it's like a non-Newtonian fluid thing.
It is. Solid is a little bit too strong. It doesn't bounce, but it does. It hits and slowly sinks.
Yeah, like it's like the goop where you.
Yes.
Non-Newtonian fluid is like if you hit it with impact, it's solid, but then it. Okay. I mean, theoretically, if that's the case, we could have run across. I'm not saying that's a good idea. I'm just saying. Garrus doesn't know that. Garrus is not a scientist. He doesn't know that. Disregard everything I just said.
I would like to attempt to continue.
Review his things. 1 second. Guys,
Hi.
I'm floating here. If that gives you any ideas, do I need to give you any more info than that? Or are we on the same page now?
You're floating.
Yeah, as he comes over on his floating rock.
Yeah, okay.
For a way to cross.
And
were you looking for a way to cross the float moat?
the float moat.
The float boat.
The float moat.
I think that I've just trivialized this encounter.
Float moat.
Float boat.
As he will roll over. And Veronica will move as well.
Let's all climb on the rock talus.
Yeah, he'll be able to ferry slowly over. As you cross, I'd like for each of you, if you can make wisdom saving throws for me.
I'm within a range of my friend Garrus, so I get +3 on that.
Hey, I'm also within range of my.
You
so I
will not be able to.
But what if he stands on the edge?
It's only 10
there'll
feet.
be a point that you will encounter. You be outside of that.
Damn.
I got a 7. Then.
I got a 21.
This is what kind of wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw?
I wish that D&D was better with effects. Cause like I don't really have a. This is something I've.
That's a 9. Wow.
I modified what this is, and I don't know what I want this to be.
I'm going to give guidance to Finn.
That has no effect.
I give it to him anyway.
I might come up with something that plays effect. I think that the 7 is the only thing that is relevant. I'll message you if it comes into play. You do get at the very least have a sense of unease. This like you being from Kaldheim, you get there are souls, something in this like these are wailing. It's bad magic. Whatever has kept these here, not good. Kind of. That is, you are aware of that for sure. Alar, you feel that is what it's kind of rocked. It kind of got you down. Yeah, are in the fortress. As you move in, I would like everyone to make perception checks for me.
Perception.
Thank you. I needed it.
I got a 0. First ever I think I've ever gotten a 0.
Zero.
Gotta
Love to
sit.
see it.
Wow. We were just not meant
We still
to
got
see.
Finn and Veronica that hasn't rolled stuff.
You sounded ridiculously like Donkey when you said that. I just need you to know.
Ah, look at Finn. And he's got friggin' guidance too, so.
Alright, so as you all get over, and begin, like, starting to, move through, Finn, gets a weird feeling about himself, like, this doesn't, I don't know what this feels like. This feels... guys? And he points up, and, let's see. I don't have a picture loaded on Foundry, but I do, know where I can find...
We're stalling for Will to find a picture. We're stalling for Will to find a picture. Wow!
I can, if it won't. No,
Hi, Twitch.
it's fine.
He's trying.
It's fine. Twitch doesn't see it, that's okay.
I had a brief Weeping Angel aside, if we're still stalling.
Yeah, you're good.
So in a Modern Magic campaign I was running that's set in the year 2010, a party encountered a foundation that was the American version of the Convocation, and this foundation was extremely bureaucratic and boring. If you play the game Control, it's basically the Bureau of Control. And one of the artifacts they had to reclaim for the foundation was a loose piece of abstract artwork that only moves when you're not looking at it. And the party's contact with this foundation was Jackson Connolly, a long-descended member
Hey,
of Peter Cross's family.
so
So that
let
was
it be
fun.
known that Control is a very good video game.
It is a very good video game. I
It is a video game.
heavily inspired by it for my modern era modern magic. Anything American magic that I do is going to be something like the Bureau of Control will be the foundation that player characters.
That looks really creepy. I don't like that at all.
That is very creepy. He's got.
It's one of those things that I couldn't talk about.
Is it on? Oh, what in the world is that?
He's
got
got
that
that arm.
Realized that actually is, I could just pull the thing I was trying to pull.
Oh no.
What is the name? No, what's the actor who did Pan's Labyrinth? Not Pan's Labyrinth.
I know exactly.
Yes,
what
it's
you're-
Pan.
yeah.
Pan's Labyrinth. It is Guillermo del.
That's the director, Del Toro.
Yeah, that looks like something out of like a Guillermo. Oh, it's that big. See, this is a
Oh
lot.
no.
This is a lot.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's sooner not big. No, thank you.
Okay, bye. Nice visiting.
Yeah, so it was not this big, as Finn pointed it out, but as well, you know what? Since we're in that kind of as it became observed, its size, if anything, it feels more like you shrank than it grew, and like it feels like everything around it got smaller. If that makes sense. It didn't get bigger. The world got smaller.
From
around
its
it
perspective,
almost.
that's probably exactly what happened.
No, but like from your perspective, that's what it feels like too, and that's the weird thing that I'm trying to portray is that you feel that too. As
Gotcha.
I already feel small.
As he stands there. And smiling is a weird phrase because its mouth is pretty circular. In terms of the way that its teeth just naturally, it doesn't close fully. This is a Demogoth. A fiend of the plane of Arcavius. As he stands in front of you.
I
No
take
thanks.
it this thing is hostile then, I'll say, readying my rapier.
Monologue.
Hey,
Monologue.
hold on, let me read a thing. How many health points do you have, Mr. Alar?
I have 30 of my 38 health points, having made a foolish leap from a high place and rolling my ankle at the bottom.
To be fair, you didn't fall prone.
I did not, that's true. Also, has more than a minute passed since I cast the spell?
Not quite. We'll say not quite. Where you're just at the tail end here, and this, if something were to break out, you might get one round of it. We'll go ahead and, just because it's weird to... this hooded figure looks down at you, curiously. Doesn't move, just stands there. How are you here? You hear a voice. You don't see the mouth move. You don't hear it in your head. It is something audible, but this figure asks.
We don't exactly know, but we would very much like to leave.
Alar? Drex very slowly hands you just like a rock-ish made ring.
Good.
And when you get it, it shapes to fit perfectly as you put it on. And I am casting Warding Bond.
You just gave him a ring up.
Yeah. I will call it for you.
The figure folds its arms, two of its arms, and the middle from its chest reaches up over the two that are folded, and it begins to rub its chin while it has its other two arms, kind of in a Paragon hero pose. So it's standing three different, has its arms and presented in three different ways. Do you know where you are?
No, not really interested. Very interested in leaving. Unless you'd like to tell us where we are, in which case we'd be very much... We don't want to be rude guests, we just would like to not be guests, if that makes sense.
That is true.
You here, if that's what you are presuming. Anything I've found myself here. And as it begins talking, Veronica actually starts to notice that this is, realizing this is the leader of one of the clubs that she is involved in. This is one of the school sponsors. This is a professor of Strixhaven, Kelvor, the Demogoth.
So he's on our side?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Well, as much as a fiend's on anyone's side. Sorry, Finn, I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I don't care. I don't know.
He is not overtly trying to hurt us.
We're students at Strixhaven, and we don't know how we got here. We believe we've planeswalked here, actually, and we'd like to sleep.
Answer some questions. This place should not exist. This is before Kavios. These are the ruins of Cairdoon.
Amal pulls out his notebook
Do I know what this is?
Battle from presumptively the plane. This was before I. This is from long ago. To be fair, I feed off of humanoid suffering, and that's how I found myself at the school. And
No, I know people like you.
there.
But not like you, but like you, you know.
Oh, there's so much suffering around it. University, it's easy.
Especially around midterms. Am I right? I'll
And
give Garrus a high five.
there is almost like a terrifying hunger, as you mentioned, testing. It's like, and as it like skitters forward somewhat, and like there's you see like a moment like in a scary movie, like there's a flash of it moving, and then like nothing happened. That happened for you, like you, and it's like
Dr. Manwarren, was it?
yeah, yes, that is that I think is like the personality I think I would love to give for this. Yeah, but it's
No.
Dr. Manwarren was a very persnickety and strict piano teacher in the winter.
Persnickety?
Persnickety. Very what you would imagine the elitist music person would be. Dr. Manwarren.
He is.
Very
He does fit
cool.
that stereotype.
Yeah.
um
All right, I'm ready. Let's go. That's all the fuel I needed.
Professor,
I will
do
tell
you
you-
know how to leave this place?
no, but I have an idea of what has done this because I have no interest in being here. I was drawn by I wouldn't say precognition to danger, but if whatever continues here, there's something preventing me from even interfering, which would be a deal far before anything here. There was another that came through. The frog-like bloke.
Oh, we saw him.
Further south, but it's been some time I've not been able to move further in.
The professor walks away as we're talking to him.
He goes and
Wanders
shuts the
off.
door, and it opens.
It's a door in the ruins. It was
Yeah.
just bugging him that it was like standing open.
And it like, yeah, exactly. So,
It shuts and then it falls over.
precisely. And as he walks over to it, it does like the Willy Wonka thing where he gets the size of the door, and like, it's like that doesn't make sense at all. As he's just doing perception filter stuff to mess with you at this point, effectively.
So we feel thoroughly creeped out. I take it.
Yes.
Interact with this club. But he's not overtly hostile.
Mhm.
We're not in any direct danger. I take it.
That we know of.
Okay. Well, now what?
If this ritual has not taken hold yet, he's kept this here. There's something going on. I don't know what they're waiting for. I don't know what they.
I'm sorry. You mentioned he.
They used the correct. I was using a just general singular they.
I'm sorry. You mentioned a person.
Yeah, the yes. Okay, sorry again. The frog that I just mentioned that went down.
Oh,
Frog fella.
Yeah,
We
sorry,
fought
I
him
was-
already.
Yeah.
The
It's,
BBEF.
likely be is doing to some degree. There is blood magic involved, which
that is illegal.
Also, I thought it was a dead art.
Must be back.
there are secrets that persist throughout the worlds, and groups that seek to keep those. 20 years ago, there was an orc invasion. Not orc, as some might say. Orc, a group that sought to summon blood. I don't know, but I can't pass. That would be one of the terms. I can't pass through this threshold further down.
That's for you, ALR, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
Hold, take that back, AJ. But I
took it back.
But I may offer you this, and he will through this conversation, you will have had a short rest.
Oh,
as
cool. What a guy.
He effectively uses catnap on you, but more effective as he is the patron that allows people to cast it. So, instant catnap. If you'd like to short rest, if you'd like to roll hit dice, if you've lost any, this is your chance.
My hit point max is down by 3, so that wouldn't affect anything, right?
Correct.
What's something else I can do? I can use Harness Divine Power.
Yep.
To get a spell slot back.
Yep. Wizards also, if you a low enough spell slot, you can get back with Arcane Recovery.
I'm spending 2 hit dice, and I'm back at full health. Oh wait, I only need to spend 1 hit die because our friend Finn is a bard and has that thing.
Song of Rest?
Song of Rest.
Yeah.
Let's see, Arcane Recovery.
As he feels the magic start to hit, he's like, and he does something, quantum, and affects the rest. I don't know. Don't ask me. Magic.
We both are and aren't rested.
Yeah.
We're as awake as though we hadn't rested, but as rested as though we had. And it makes sense somehow. Hang on, I'm gonna tell you what Arcane Recovery does. Just for you, not for any reason of my own. You can choose slots that have a combined level equal to less than half your wizard level rounded up, and none of them can be 6th level or high. So I'm gonna get back 1 3rd level spell slot.
So we just get those back?
Yeah, on a short rest, you and I each get to recover 1/2 our wizard level worth of slots.
No.
So I'm regaining 1 3rd level slot.
That's fancy.
Yeah, wizards are really good.
I'm gonna get a 2nd level spell slot because that's all I used.
But that's only once per day. So now that
That's
you've done that, you cannot use Arcane Recovery again until you have completed a long rest. And I have to run to the restroom while we rest up.
I forgot that I have another ability that I could use called Momentary Stasis.
Thought you were gonna say you could have an ability called Great Scott because it's time travel related, but
Just curious. Never mind. I figured it.
so you're not curious.
I mean, I was curious, but then I figured it out. So,
Gotcha.
women want to be curious.
I hope this doesn't keep doing this. Sorry. I had a step line get changed for some reason for a couple of things. Yeah, so go ahead and move forward. There is in the middle of the in the middle of the area. It's kind of hard to see on this map, but there is a stairwell that will move you down through these areas. And the Kelvor says, "Be safe while I do enjoy the turmoil of others. Whatever is here is a bit. I've grown a liking to the school to some degree, and I'd hate to see it. Whatever this would need to take over."
Can I make an insight check on it?
Sure.
I don't trust this dude. I don't know. 24.
You are right to be distrusting of a fiend, but there is, as unsettling as he is unsettled to some degree. You can gather that as well.
Okay.
He would like, he seems to like the status quo of things. Seems like he has a good gig, and doesn't want to rock the boat if he's not the one doing it. Doesn't want to. This isn't something that he's doing, so he's not on board with it, kind of thing.
Got you.
If this was his plan, maybe. But
yeah, we're cool with mischief, but this ain't my mischief. So
he is being prevented from interfering on a thing, and that has caused him. Either he's lying to you very boldly that he has a problem with it, or he really can't do that, and that's unsettling. That a fiend doesn't quite understand with stopping that. Knowing it's an old magic is beyond its kind of living memory.
got you.
But as you begin walking down the stairs, you do encounter a set of double doors, and there is like a locust, a lotus. Sorry, excuse me, like a engraved in a form, black, as it sits in front of. I didn't do that on purpose at all. That is actually an item in the game, but it is now. Like that's the it. But there is a seal to this door. There doesn't seem to be a clear handle. You even just being in this area, you can tell this is an immensely magical through here. As you get to the end of this stairwell at this flat area, there is what to do with this sealed chamber. Would anyone like to make any checks of any kind?
History. What this? I live here. I'm proficient in it.
Yeah, okay.
Hey!
Huh.
I don't know nothing.
You know enough that this isn't familiar. You don't know. You can't piece them together from your history in particular, but you do know enough that you can tell that this is a seal of some kind. It's a mix of it's more about your mechanical knowledge than anything else. But there is some kind of mechanism that seals this, whether it be if it's just magic or if it's mechanical. There's something with it.
Well, how about investigation then?
Oh yeah, I was actually gonna do a perception check just to see if there's something here that maybe we're like not seeing right offhand. Don't know.
I knew that I had the right word when I said it first. It is locust, but that's fine. We've already done the magic thing. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Alor stops meditating and returns to the party.
Never mind.
It's smashable.
Oof.
Probably. You don't know
Probably.
what that means, but you're probably smashable. Somebody can make an Arcana check if they'd like to, as well.
I'm good at these.
I can do that.
I'm bad at these, never mind.
Hold on. Laptop was slower than.
Rolling like shit!
Same. My skill checks have been abysmal today.
17!
You, Amon, you have a decent idea that it would be possible to potentially get through the magical seal to this, to either There's a way to do that. It might take some effort, but you could probably bust through to a degree, but magically.
Amon starts ruffling through his notebook, like checking his notes from his planar class and some external notes that he took from some like extracurricular reading. It was like, and started doing some sketching with some runes. And he's like, "No, I think you could. We could possibly break through this, not physically, but arcanely. I don't know if my specific formula would work, but we could definitely try something."
Can
I
you
got
dispel
rocks.
magic, Imon?
Can I dispel magic? He pulls out another book.
Uh,
Okay, let's dispel magic, dispel magic,
I'm
dispel magic.
Amon, you have enough now, and you've said enough of the right things. I'm gonna give you advantage on the check. You think that you can ignore like what the rules say for it. You can probably do this with an Arcana check. You could probably, it's possible. You've counted that. You could probably try to at the very least. It is within the realm of capability. You do know that.
Can I
To
help?
do it with Arcana checks?
For what you're doing here, don't ignore what that implies about the world and other things. This is because the spell magic doesn't actually do all that you want to do anyway. This is to combat.
Right, so-
yes, you could.
The check that's being called is for an Arcana check with advantage.
Yes, you could have this with. You could have a Arcana check with advantage on this.
Oh, so I don't need help. He's already got it. Okay.
So Amon starts. It pulls out some chalk. It starts drawing on the ground. Pulls out some other little bits and bobs, and places it around. Some crystals. Like there's a bone of some small animal. There is some really foul-smelling herbs that he just produces from a pouch. He walks over and grabs one of Veronica's hairs. And places it next to it, and then he asks for Alar's sword. Please.
I'll begrudgingly hand it to you and
Okay.
treat it gently.
I don't really need this. Here, take this back. I just wanted to see if you would do it. And then, Amon
We're
starts
questioning whether we're actually the same class of spellcaster.
and then we'll try to do the thing. I will roll a 24.
Yeah. So now, if I could have you roll 4d10.
Roll a 40 and then a 10.
17.
That's not what I said.
You deal 17 points of force damage to this as you magically rend and begin to work the lock through here. As you begin, it does not seem as it is opened quite yet, but you have progressed. It has begun to tap and turn.
Gabagool?
It is not.
Gabagool! Whatever. I'm not really.
How about a gabagool?
Alright, go ahead, and you also roll 4d10.
Also gabagool.
Man, where did that goblin go? Drake said I can do that.
So if you were to tap your cards 90 degrees, this is going to be probably about 70 degrees tapped.
I can help. I'll make an Arcana check. I'll check arcanely.
Follow this right here, and whenever you actually pull the mana from yourself, make sure you aim it correctly. Otherwise, you could break your leg.
Also, you could also just like take a rock and smack it on it.
My Arcana check is a 9. I take it I'm just swinging my sword at this.
You will take 5 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
To your leg, specifically.
As,
I told you.
the Black Lotus taps you back.
Yep.
Amon, we gonna do this?
Oh, wait, I take 3 points of damage.
Oh yeah, and I also take 3 points of damage.
2. You're not gonna take more points than you can. And I will let AJ be the one that decides if you want to be the one that. I'll let you decide now. Do you want to be the one that takes more damage or less damage?
Oh,
By
not. It doesn't split it. It specifically
I am
says.
Splitting. I don't care. I'm splitting.
Oh,
it.
okay.
I don't like that.
Well,
that it
fuck
makes it
you.
more damage.
How about that?
What he's saying is, like, Will's trying to make the spell better.
Yeah. I'm helping
Fuck you, William.
Instead of dealing 6 damage to the two of you, I'll do 5 damage split instead. Is what I'm saying, but that's fine. Anyway,
I'll take the most. I have more
Okay.
hit points.
Yeah, bizarrely, your frontline melee guy has a lower hit point total. I'm a walking, talking armor class.
Yeah, and I also made that the better.
Yeah. It's 16 now standing. It'll go to 19 this thing, Bladely.
you could probably force it to if you wanted to. If you wanted to help.
You said I can force the thing open.
Yeah. Who else but you?
Oh, I will gladly roll an athletics check.
Yes, you may.
Sure.
13. I would really hide during combat, and so like this is just the other side of the coin
Yeah, man,
right
my
now.
skill checks have been booty butts.
Yeah.
From the cheek all the way through.
Oh, you know what? Because of that, I will say that that Finn would have wanted to use all of his.
Oh, I have bardic
Listen,
inspiration
okay,
too.
If you didn't have it, you should use it.
Yeah, what is it?
You
D8?
have advantage
It's a
on
D8.
them.
Yeah.
The D8 with advantage.
Yep.
I'm now confused. What do you mean a D8 with
it's a
advantage?
D8 it's a roll 2d8 and take the higher.
Do you know
Oh.
how to roll D8?
And has
Do you know
Yeah,
what
but-
advantage means? Put it
I
together.
just the creation bar. He is a different kind of bar.
Oh,
than usually
okay.
dealing with.
He also, if you use that inspiration for a saving throw, you get temp HP equal to the total. And if you use it on an attack roll, you deal that much damage to the thing.
I roll 6, so it's a 19.
Now roll your 4d10 as you finish. Yeah, go ahead and roll a 4d10.
Roll
4d10.
and then roll a 10. Very specific.
18.
You take this. You grip and it's very clear that your brother's influence has a bit of help to everyone.
Mhm.
It does upset you a little bit. If anything, it inspires you more. And it's just like a which came first kind of thing of aggravation to powering
Mhm.
as you finish breaking this seal and the doors begin to open. And we will move here. One moment. One moment.
Hellhounds.
One
Growly.
moment. One moment.
How many moments?
He's trying.
Oh,
Hi,
he's
Twitch.
trying.
Who am I missing?
You gotta square your shoulders,
I have
Jerry.
5% on my ritual room loading.
Oh, good. That's fine. Then we're not. I thought you were. Who am I missing? Alar? Drex? Mon? Is Garrus underneath somebody?
Garrus, why would you be
Ayo.
underneath anybody?
No. Garrus.
It has loaded. This looks like Dabablo.
Loaded. It doesn't like the Bablo.
I just purchased Dabablo 4.
I would like to.
You should do that when you can, and then we play Dabablo together.
Oh, we played the Bablo? Okay.
As you enter, you see standing in front of this room is there's blood all over the place. That's what the red is, and some of it's glowing. There seems to be and there's heat rising in this lower area as well. Can't be quite clear, but there probably is some kind of heating arrangement somewhere underneath. this area. There's a figure standing on the far side. A dead body of a bullywug on this V-shaped table in front of him. Sacrificed there as blood pools down and fills this area. There are also, if you notice, 7 floating gems on the backside behind this figure as well. Actually, hold on. Not behind them. Throughout the room. They're not moving, but they are floating. As this figure looks up as the doors open. I was wondering if you'd join or not. You are the ones I think that I have to thank for my arrival here. Again, you hear this voice coming through, echoing against like a tinny metal mask. As this figure stands in robes. The purple light that is on the token is actually going to be much more of almost a burgundy at this point. And it's good of you to join at this time. The ritual is almost complete and I could use a bit more.
More what?
More of you. More blood. More to bring about the world that was. Bring it back like it should have been.
If you want blood, you'll have to take it. And I'll level my rapier.
Did I miss who this was?
No.
Or
No.
Wait, there's only one of them? This is going to be way too easy with just one, right?
Garrus, don't say that.
Garrus.
Oh.
Who are you, and why do you have such ghastly decor?
He's worried about the interior design. Okay. Alright. 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 Okay. Go ahead.
My name is Extus Nar. I was once a student at your precious university as well.
It's not really precious, but
Was
okay.
once recognized as a future oracle and then denied that same right. And yet here I
Well, did
stand.
you do something to deserve that?
Drake's hitting him with the talk no jutsu, trying to change his heart.
I sought only the power that and the truths of the worlds that we've lived in. Live on. This is not.
But did you, like, kill people for it? There's blood all over the place.
Why, yes. My servant brought me.
Well,
back.
that's why you couldn't do it, silly Willy.
Drex, powwow. Ram it close.
Stop.
Have you ever considered not baiting the dangerous entity at the end of the room that wants to kill us?
Well, but what if he didn't know?
I
is
do
fair.
think
He
it's
may
part
not
of
have
his
known.
charm.
It's surprising to see you back. Not. It took longer than I expected. I've been watching and involved with this world for some time. It's been difficult from beyond. Sorry, I'm. It's different being back here, not seeing everything all at once. But no matter-
Everything? Everyone?
All at once.
I still have to watch that.
I didn't understand it either.
I believe we activated something for you. And I think that I'd like to take that now. And we're going to roll initiative.
Initiative.
Can't just be taking shit, bitch.
No.
This is the guy on the magic card that like did the thing.
I rolled a 23. Finally, a decent check.
Also, while y'all were all like figuring out, like the reason that Finn didn't help you get through the magic door is that he was.
Oh, did you roll Wolf? Did you roll for me, Will?
No.
Oh, it rolled twice by accident. I don't know which one was the first one. Hold on, I guess we can see.
The 17 was
The
first.
17 was the first one. Can you fix that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You can also be a little bit differently positioned than this, but not too far. No, you can't get past that first. It needs to be on this landing. You can see where the stairs are from on your left, right, and front. It's be on this landing here in some degree. You can't go past like this area.
Okay, then I will have kind of walked off a bit because I was posturing and being all aggressive.
Oh, I shouldn't have done it that way. Because that's not true. Where's...
I like the +0+ and then it's just blank. That's pretty spoopy.
Well, I rolled a 23 for my initiative.
That's hearsay.
I did.
I don't believe it.
Believe it.
Oh, I see. You were actually just on there twice. I was like, I have 7 people. How do I not have Alar on this? I just had 2 Garruses.
Yeah.
You said 17?
Yes, 17 was the.
No, I was talking to.
Oh, I said 23. I rolled a 19.
Sorry.
Alar was ready for once.
Yeah, he's ready to rock.
We will rock you.
And as a just as a note for players who can do this, hover over those red dots just to give context.
Oh no.
No, just
That's.
Do the red dots have hit points?
Yeah. Just as
They have hit points.
I think they just have green bars.
But we don't know that right now. Like the players know that, but the okay. I guess we'll find out soon enough when they start like turning into giant dragons. Each one is an ancient red dragon, apparently.
Alar.
Oh.
I am going to use
They're ancient red flagons.
a bonus action to enter a blade song.
What's it sound like?
It sounds like a bunch of Viking warriors chanting. And I will also, as I get into my blade song stance, there will be a burst of kinetic energy around me as I cast the haste spell on myself.
That's as fuck.
That's as fuck for you.
And the turn I cast haste, do I still get the bonus attack?
Yeah.
Let's see. So I get a +2 to my AC. My speed is doubled. I have advantage on dex saves. Get additional actions to my turns, only to take the dash, disengage, hide, or object. All right. I'm pretty sure that the can't part of haste overrides the can part of my extra attack. When I make the extra attack, I can replace one of the attacks with a cantrip. I'm gonna go down a limb and assume that
Correct.
my haste attack cannot be a cantrip because
correct.
of
It can only. Yeah,
Okay.
I already don't like that ability.
That'd be
I
crazy.
already don't like the ability on a blade singer anyway, so I'm not letting you push me further than I already get.
Yeah, and also I agree with your reading just from, I think the specific cannot of haste overrides the general can of Blade Singer extra attack. So my speed becomes 40 from Blade Singing and then 80 from haste.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I'm a fast boy, so I'm gonna
Here's the anime awakening right here.
yeah. 5, 10. Oh yeah. I do both. You guys have seen my blade song as Act 2.
Oh,
Act 2 and Act 3 and
And to
Launch
be
up.
clear, these are different levels too. To go down.
Okay.
he is going to be higher than you just a little bit with where he's at, like in terms of positioning wise. But just to you can't. So this area, if you were to go straight and like go at this wall, that's going to be about a 10 10-foot area there. Not that you don't have an insane amount
30,
of movement.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Can I go here? Is that a legal move?
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
80. All right. I make it. So as I haul ass across the room, I will let out a war cry and use my bonus action that I get from haste to make one attack at him using my rapier. And that attack total is going to be a 19.
A 19 will hit.
All right, so
That's good.
That will deal 5 points of piercing damage that is not magical, if that matters.
Oh,
There it is.
boys.
Oh, he's got them like Elden Ring health bars.
Elden Ring health bars.
Elden Souls.
Big boys.
How much damage you just do?
5.
Wait.
He's easy.
GG easy.
Okay, stop it. Don't say stuff
That
like
just
that.
means he's a glass cannon. Shut the fuck up.
AJ is triggered.
Right,
He's fine.
I played Destiny. I played MMOs.
Everything, because that was bonus action, action, 80 feet of movement. Yeah, Alar is done. And I'll have, for the Blade Song and Haste, I'll have just that. I guess I mentioned the scintillating dark and light going around and also swirling in Alar's pupils as he dives in.
What's your AC at currently? Because you
Twirling
have Blade Song,
pupils.
Haste, and Mind Bonus.
Yeah, I have 20 AC, and then once you get back in 60 feet of me, Drex, I will be back up to 21 AC. So if I need a shield, I'll go to 26. Like I said, I'm a walking, talking armor
Yeah,
class.
that is nutty.
Veronica will move 5, 10.
Veronica.
She will drag her foot through the blood. She doesn't know if she's. You can't tell if she's trying to break out like any ritual writings or just being Veronica.
Being Veronica.
And she will. Let's see. Does not have hex. It's fine. I think it's not within range anyway. She will cast. The only spell that she can cast on him. One that we all knew would be coming.
Eldritch Blast.
Yes. And she's also going to have her Dude Man move forward, miss, and hit. Alright. So she will bring her companion forward. This isn't the right stat block anymore, but that's what I'm going to use for now. It will move forward.
Bye.
Oh.
Garrus.
Okay, so Garrus, being the very astute character that he is, and absolutely knowing for a fact that this particular person is the only enemy we have to fight.
Oh, actually, sorry. excuse me. I forgot. You're at 17. There's a number that comes in between 17 and 20.
Oh, is it
Which is 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, this is a big room.
Yeah, I have haste and blade song, so I am Speedy Gonzalez.
as this happens, as you say the thing that Jerry was just saying, just to prove you're wrong, we're going to go ahead and use this stat block, but a little bit less powerful than what it actually says, because...
We ain't scared.
Okay, I mean...
I ain't never been scared.
I ain't never scared.
We ain't never scared.
I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't never been scared. I ain't scared of no Exodus. I see
Exodus?
and Leviticus. I ain't scared of this man. What are you talking about?
He said not scared of Exodus or
and
Leviticus.
lower floor, up out of the ground, breaks through a clay golem.
No, that's my
A
stick.
clay golem.
I got the number to Deuteronomy.
Um,
We get Joshua
God.
over here.
Quick point of order: I forgot to add my additional +1 to my AC from my ASI that happened between the last sessions. My current armor class before bonuses is 16, so I am at 21 right now, and we'll go to 22 once Drex is back within 60 feet.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I had that spoken
Cheers.
before.
It is your
Okay.
turn.
Now I see this clay golem.
Yes.
Well, I have to fight the clay golem because it's closer and it's probably bigger than Exodus is. And clay golems are just really easy because, you know, they're just made of clay. Okay, so I'm gonna move here.
Oh.
And I'm gonna hit him with my maul.
Darth Maul?
That would be great. My maul becomes a light maul. Can't light that doesn't have the same ring as lightsaber, I guess. 22. I don't. Apparently, the maul likes it. That's when I roll high. Okay. So does that hit?
Yes.
I realize I should have done something, but I didn't do it. It's okay. Not worry about it. Damage is well, 12 points of damage. There's a 2. I'll re-roll that. It's a 5, so add 3 to that. So it's 15 points of bludgeoning damage, maybe? Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Yeah, it is gonna be less powerful than what a clay golem says because you can't fight it. Sorry.
Because it's immune to magical weapons.
Non-magical. Yeah.
I mean, I had a feeling,
Yeah.
and I have a way
That's
to make.
why-
I can make my maul magical. I just didn't know if that was something I need to worry about.
But that should not be an issue in this fight in the way it's presented. I'm pulling things from the book, but also you are 4 levels ahead. Early, and also 7 levels actually early of like acquiring things. We're just level 3, and you're taking on the level 10 thing, so you're good.
Okay.
He does not have that immunity because that.
I will attack.
That's not even funny.
Again.
It's not even fair at that point. Haha! You can't beat a thing that I didn't give you the tools to beat.
Right. I mean, I have magic weapon on my spell list.
A 14?
Yeah.
Does that hit?
14 does hit. It just hits. You.
Great. Oh, great. Look at that. Okay. Damage is 14, but yeah, 14 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Hey, William, Jerry was wondering if we could get a health bar for the clay
I
golem.
didn't say it. I didn't say it. See?
Thought I
Everybody. You know, everybody wants to be a cat.
Because the cat's the only cat
See,
who
the thing
knows
is,
where he's at.
it's I have it set to always for owner, so I automatically see them, so I don't think about it. And Anything else for your turn, Garrus?
How inconsiderate.
No, that is all.
Not
I'm just gonna
thinking
stay
about
right
us.
there. Realize.
Oh, Exodus, what you got? So I'm outside of the
use
club.
his multi-attack to make 3 crackling beam attacks. You can replace. You can use spellcasting to replace one of the attacks. So yeah, as he looks at Alar next to him, curious, and he reaches out and will cast a spell.
Hey, Amon, do you know the spell Counter Spell?
Do you know how?
I do.
Do you happen to be within
I-
60 feet of?
Yeah, I am very far away, so I cannot use it.
Guess I'm getting spelled.
Bye, Ayla.
See y'all.
Provided that you moved 80 feet.
That's nothing.
It is if you want help, like counterspell.
I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
At least I'm proficient.
And you are not within 60 feet of me, never mind.
Do I still have that Bardic Inspiration from earlier? That I didn't use on the skill checks? Or did he not hit me with that?
Sure. Yeah. He had a couple. Yes.
So we'll expend it and roll
Trex, you
4
have one
on the,
as well.
on the D8, which will give me
Okay.
4 temp HP. And then the total is going to be 20 after everything's added up.
You are not bestowed a curse.
I'm too wily for that.
I'm allergic to curses.
And then his 2 crackling beams will go. He will have disadvantage on these because they're ranged spell attacks, and you are within 5 feet, and that's how the rules work.
Them's the
Ah.
rules.
Being a Bladesinger actually making me more safe for once.
Well, he's not attacking. He's not attacking you either. He's attacking anybody with that.
Oh, but, right, okay.
He was gonna bestow curse on you and attack you. I made it. I didn't say it out loud, but if I picked this, like, that was the target through this stuff. I made them all at the same time.
Small announcement. I'm walking dog. I will be right back.
Oh, I know why Garrus was on there twice. It's because Garrus was on there twice.
He was on the map twice.
Yeah.
Good job, Garrus.
He will target.
There can never be too many Garruses.
One of these is an imposter.
He'll target Finn and Matsuya with these.
Boo.
Where's my D20? Did I knock it off? I did.
This is the epitome of talk shit, get hit.
Yeah, he had to talk a lot of shit, so I said, oh, word? I am en route to your location.
That is a 17 to hit Matsuya.
That is my AC.
And a 14 to hit Finn, which will miss.
Damn.
This is gonna be for 9 points of force damage.
9. Oof.
All right. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine engaging with you right now. He's not. So he will end his turn. Matsuya.
Alright. So this thing that I've measured out like 5 times at this point, I am going to call for Mozilla.
Cool.
And I'm going to have him spawn right there. As he enters, he will create his fiery explosion, destroying those little pots beside him. But,
Good.
Yep. Collect
My
the gems
gamer
later.
is satisfied.
And what else would you like to do? Oh god.
After that, I'm going to move up to him. Approximately here. And can I do both of those things? That's the question. No, because I can, because it's an action to summon him. It is a bonus action to command him.
Correct. Because yeah.
So yeah, I will then have him teleport the two of us 15 feet forward. 5, 10, 15, and he will be one square in front of me.
Reinforcements are arriving shortly.
Yes. I can move kind of fast, just not 80 feet per round.
I'm gonna put you here instead. What's the say? Just because I want to do that.
When he teleports, it's a dex, I believe. I'll double check.
This fails. It's an object. So.
Let's see. It is a dex.
Yeah,
Yep. Against my spell save. 2d6 when he enters. That would be 8 points of damage. Oh, true. I see. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you're right.
How do these keep changing?
It should be the same amount of damage, but that seems a little weird.
No, you're good.
But without his block, I'm not entirely certain. But I can see the one when he actually enters is 2d8 based on the feature. I just don't know if there we go. Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 3 would be the normal.
All right.
Also, he should be at full health, right?
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
I'm gonna double check his HP. I'm not. Did it change? Because his proficiency is still +2. It should be +3. I don't know that he's been leveled.
It probably hasn't. Because I'm not sure how. Like, minions make everything. That's the thing that's like
I know.
the hardest part.
Yeah, I got it. If you want to move on. Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn. If you want to move on, I'll get everything straight.
One thing I will say that I don't know how to. If these items have evasion, but they automatically fail, so they're gonna take half damage, on effects like that. Just to be clear, like, they will automatically take the damage if they're in an AOE, but it will be half damage of whatever it's done. Alright. The Clay Golem has a challenger that is approached. Multi-attack.
Wow. Hello.
Yeah, no, he'll do this. The golem will cast haste on itself. It will use its haste ability, excuse me. And with its bonus action, will slam Garrus.
That's not fair. I'm immune to slam.
You are, because he naturally won that.
Oh, yeah, I'm immune to slam. Absolutely.
Garrus' coolest feature.
Come on. It is your turn.
Okay, alright. Let's see here. First of all, definitely not second. I'm going to measure this out. Okay. Yep. I'm going to... Yeah, that's 30 feet. So, going to move here. So now I'm officially within 60 feet of Homeboy. And then I'm going to double check the range on this feature, which happens to also be 60 feet. I am going to attempt to use this ability and call for him to make a Constitution saving throw against my spell save DC. Which is 15.
Constitution saving throw, as we said.
Yep.
No, I do not want to close Foundry. Sorry. He will succeed. As it
Okay.
is.
Okay. Since that is the case, I will look at my spell book for bonus action spells. Pretty sure I had. Oh, I'm on Drex because I have ability to see his thing. What bonus action things do I have? Oh, I do have Shadow Blade. No. Nope. That's it. That's all I got. That's all we're going to be doing. In turn.
At the end of your turn, Extus is going to use 3 legendary actions to induce nightmares.
Counterspell?
Alar, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Boy, I'm glad I have proficiency in these. But it's not going to matter because I rolled 12.
You are frightened of Extus Nar for 1 minute. You may repeat these at the end of your turn.
Frightening. So very frightening.
You were going to get the same effect one way or another.
Yep.
That's because that's what I was going to do to you with the other one. With the Bestow Curse. Was the thing. It was not actually going to make it so you couldn't get closer. It was going to be you have disadvantage on attacks against it. Which is still true. Alright. He's done with your turn.
He's done with your turn.
Drex. It is your turn.
Drex, you got any of that heroism for me?
Sure, but I have to touch you and you're 80 feet away.
I'm sensing a theme. I'm sensing a theme that because Alar decided to go far away from everyone, he therefore can't do the things that wizards need people to do, which is defend their squishiness.
Which is like, I'm a concentrated power multiplier. If you send spells into me, I take the whole party's power and apply it in a spear point. And if I go too far away, I stop getting those cool spells.
Garrus is next to me, right? Okay, great. I was gonna do this on you, Alar, but you're like fucking 12 years away from me. So I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Garrus.
Good.
Ooh. This is the first.
Embiggen.
So you double in all dimensions. Your weight is multiplied by 8.
Square cube law, baby.
And your size increases by a category. and you do an extra D4 when you do damage. The target has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So you get
Okay.
strength saves
Count it.
and strength checks advantage, and extra D4 on your damage bits.
On my damage bits.
That's right, your whole damage bits.
We
Interesting.
are full-blown superheroes now.
Have these blood balls indicated?
Are we fighting
that
Thanos?
bad?
Yes, we are definitely fighting Thanos.
You should fight every fight like you're fighting Thanos.
Right. True statement.
Go for the head.
All that for
Did these blood balls indicate to us that they are the bad yet?
I don't know what that means.
Do we have
Would
any-
I recognize this as a threat that I would want to kill?
It's got a health bar.
They have a health bar.
AJ knows they have a health
Yeah.
bar,
No,
but would
they've not
Drex
done
believe?
anything, and no one's investigated them at all yet. So no, you don't know anything about them.
Sounds good
don't,
to
don't
me.
metagame.
I
com.
would encourage you to investigate them but do that to get the information.
Well, you see, I'm going to use my bonus action to command my boy.
To investigate that blood ball.
Go poke that.
Hey, Grandpa, what is that? ever seen
Grandpa,
one
have
of
you
those?
ever seen that before?
Why, that's a
Yeah,
blood
how old are
orb.
you?
I'd imagine if there's 7 of them, and he said that he collected something from you, and once more, that he might have 7 blood orbs that have your. These are likely parts of you. is
Oh,
what he
good.
thinks.
Smack.
Because you're getting all the exposition all at once, because we're just going for a sprint to the end.
Smack.
Yeah. That is a.
24 to the blood ball.
Blood magic's not good. I don't like it. Grandpa wants to hit it.
That's right.
Thanks, Grandpa.
It's force damage. Don't forget.
Yeah. Okay. That'll do.
Grandpa throws a mean right hook.
That's right.
All right.
Okay.
Seems that they do take direct damage. Fine. If you target them, they will take the full brunt. But if they are in an AOE, they will take half.
They have always evasion. Got it.
Yeah, they will always fail to save, but they have evasion.
We'll take.
I am taking melatonin. Wish me luck.
Look,
So I will say it is 10 o'clock, and I know that I said we wanted to finish tonight. We clearly are not, but we're in the stretch. And, well, Sid's gone, and I think Mason's gone next week too. If we would like to meet next week and finish this, and then we can talk out the end of the campaign kind of bit together, I would love to do that. This is some of this fight came together in my head in the hour before, like this fight. I wanted to, so I'll go ahead and say we're gonna close for the night no matter what. Anyway, we'll meet again. I don't think we'll meet past July. I think that we would like to finish before Sid gets back, just because we were trying to be done a little bit with this. We are kind of there.
Bye, Twitch.
This is the oh yeah. Bye Twitch. We're gonna go ahead and
bye, Twitch. We love you.
Bye.